So last week we talked about relays, specifically 11-pin relays, and how it's basically 3 single-pole double-throw switches side by side that are powered by an electromagnetic coil. I then went on to show you guys how a latching circuit works, and here soon I plan on showing you some useful applications for relays, but what I forgot to go over was contactors. This here's an Allen Bradley 4-pole contactor. It has 2 sets of normally open contacts and 2 sets of normally closed contacts, and just like the relay, it's powered by an electromagnetic coil. Now, contactors and relays are pretty similar in that they both have sets of normally open and normally closed contacts, but they're very different and they have different applications as well. First of all, notice that this relay is only good for about 10 amps, whereas this contactor right here is good for 25 amps. This is actually pretty small as far as contactors are concerned. I've seen them much, much larger. So with that in mind, knowing that contactors can generally handle a lot more current than relays, it's worth noting that more often than not, you'll see someone opt to use a relay to control a contactor if they just want to use low voltage controls to control a heavy load. I'd also like to note that while this relay is similar to a single pole double throw switch, the contacts inside this contactor actually do not have a common, and it does not teeter-totter back and forth between a normally open and a normally closed on a singular set of contacts. They're either normally open or normally closed. That's it. So while the contacts inside of a relay are similar to that of a single pole double throw where it has a contact, a normally closed, and a normally open on one singular set of contacts, the contacts inside of a contactor are just double break contacts, and they're either normally closed or normally open. There is no common. So now that we've covered all this, stay tuned. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be talking about some useful applications on when we would choose to use a contactor instead of a relay. And at some point in the next month or so, I'd like to find time to set up a demonstration for you guys. Anyways, hopefully this makes a little bit more sense. If you guys have any more questions, you can always DM me or drop it down in the comments below.